Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Serena and today I'm sharing with you a new earth perspective on setbacks and not loving where you are in your life right now. So if that sounds like you, watch this video. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I just want to first start by saying we've received so much support on this channel in the last, month, the last couple of weeks, and honestly in the last year or so that I've been making videos. So if you're someone that's come here, you've subscribed, you're continuing to watch my videos, thank you so much. It really helps. It helps when you comment, it helps when you share everything. So the best thing for me is when I see that these videos are making a difference, and that's very empowering to me. So thank you guys so much for interacting with me. Thank you for sharing these videos. Thank you for commenting. I really do appreciate it. And for those of you that are new here, welcome. I'm Serena. It's nice to meet you. If you're looking for more help on your spiritual awakening journey, your twin flame journey, or even just relationships in general, you can check the links in the description below and see how you can work with me one-on-one or any of the other offerings that I now offer. So we've got some goodies on there for you. If you're looking also for a free meditation to empower yourself, to merge your masculine and feminine, the dualistic self, to bring yourself into a state of oneness and connection, you can check that out, also link in the description. But without further ado, let's get into the video today. So today we are talking about a revelation that I've had recently, and something that I think will help a lot of people who are either in transition stages in their lives right now, or if you're just not loving where you are, right? We all get into those places where we feel like we're stuck, we feel like we're not moving forward, we feel like, how the heck did I get myself in this position? And believe me, I've been there a few times. Maybe it's like you're starting over, or you're starting a new job, or you're starting a new relationship, or you just feel like a beginner again. And so what I'm here to say is that if you're in this position, if you're somebody who feels like they're really struggling right now, or if you're taking on a lot of new stuff, the idea here is that we are mastering this reality. So if you feel like you were placed in not the right place at not the right time, or you're not loving your outside external circumstances, just know that you were placed there by no coincidence. It was no mistake, no coincidence that you were placed right where you are right now, because it's actually an opportunity to master this version of your reality. The idea here, right, guys, is like going to grade school. Right? So when we start off in kindergarten, we learn some stuff, then we graduate, right? And then we move into first grade, and then it's hard again, right? Like it's almost like starting all over, because we're using this stuff from back here and building on it here. So you go from kindergarten to first grade and you're learning a lot of new stuff. You're using some of the stuff that you did before, but primarily all of it's new. And so this is the idea of your life and your life cycles and your life circumstances. So if you find yourself somewhere where you feel like a fish out of water, or if you feel like you're just always starting over, know that that's actually because you're able to master your reality very quickly. And so here's an example from back when I was a hairstylist in Chicago. So I was doing this for 7 or 8 years, and in the beginning of that time, I started to meditate and I started to learn about this whole spiritual world, this non-seen realm around me. And I loved my job, but there was definitely parts about it that I took on that were not compassionate towards myself. I definitely overworked myself. I didn't love all the coworkers that I was working with. So I got to a point where I was like, I'm so over this job, right? And I'm ready to move on and go to something else. And so if you've been at a place in your life, maybe in a relationship, maybe in your career, maybe in your living situation, if you're living with your parents and you're like, I'm so over being dependent on somebody else, I want to be out on my own, this is the thing, right? Mastering this reality is all about mastering your own emotions and creating as much power as you can in your current circumstances. So as I was getting ready to leave this position, I never made the move to leave it, right? I knew it was coming to an end, and I knew it was coming to an end because I actually gained a lot of peace of being there. And this is how you will know that you're mastering your reality and new stuff is coming for you, is because of this sign. You become peaceful no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing. Now, that doesn't mean you don't have negative emotions that arise, but when they do arise, you're able to see them for what they really are, which is a body habit. And so what ends up happening is you become very peaceful in the circumstances you were in that initially either triggered you, made you feel really disempowered, or made you feel bad about yourself. Right? So when you master this reality, and this is always what the universe is doing. So anytime you leave a relationship, it's because you've mastered that reality. And now you're ready to move on to something new, a bigger challenge, a greater opportunity. The same thing is true when we leave careers or we leave certain circumstances within our physical reality. It's never because, that we have to, or it's a choice. It's because we've mastered, and it is a choice, like at a certain level, it is a choice. So maybe bad choice of words there. But the thing to keep in mind here is it's because you've mastered that reality. And then being put into the new reality means facing harder challenges. So if you're in a place where you feel like everything's new, or you're just not getting it, or you're just in a really low place, think about it from this perspective. You're here to master this reality. You're here to become the master of this reality. And wherever that is for you, if that's in your parents' house, if that's in your current job that you don't really super like or feel super aligned with, if that's in a disempowering relationship, in a friendship, whatever it is, you're here to master that reality. You're here to become a master of your emotions, of your emotional state and your energetic state. Because as soon as we become masters of our energetic and emotional state, we become magnetic and things come to us so easily. And that's why we are leveling up, right? So if you don't like where you are right now, focus on becoming a master of where you are right now. How can you make yourself feel good in this moment? How can you bring up your vibration or your energy in this moment? And the more and more you do that, the more it becomes a habit to the brain. And then you just do it naturally. Then you find yourself thinking nice thoughts about the people you didn't like. Then you find yourself thinking nice thoughts about the job you didn't want to do. You find yourself being peaceful and being happy in a place where you never thought you could be. And this is all because you become a master of your reality. And then the universe has no choice but to say, okay, she's done, he's done, let's move on to the next one. And then the cycle starts all over again. So it's like graduating, right? You graduated this phase of yourself. And this is also why loss isn't always a bad thing, right? When we lose things in our lives, we can feel so disempowered about them because a lot of times we feel like it's out of our control. But looking at loss from the perspective of leveling up and realizing that thing that you're losing is actually because it's no longer a vibrational match and you're making space for the next best version of that is incredible. I remember losing my best friend from second grade till the end of high school. We were best friends for that whole entire time. And literally when I lost her, I didn't know what I was going to do with my life. I didn't have that one person to call. I didn't have that support system. And I didn't realize it was because there was something so much better for me out there. So we have to look at life as this way, that we're always mastering new versions of ourselves and new versions of reality. And that's why we can sometimes be placed in positions where we feel super out of our comfort zone. We feel very disempowered. It's only because we're learning new tools in order to become, again, the masters of that reality. So I hope this video helped you. Please like, comment, subscribe, everything, all the good stuff. Share it with somebody, a New Earth perspective, a New Earth change maker. Share this video with somebody you love, and we will see you next time. Big love, Serena.